Let's get it.
Hey man, I had some good action yesterday in the NBA world. Whole lot of game ones, some blowouts, some injuries, a little bit of everything, a little bit of 3 of 19s that we're gonna discuss.
Plenty of injuries.
Yeah, let's just go in the order of the games, I guess. Lakers beat the Grizz. You had some role players, not the usual two that you expect show out. And then Ja got hurt. So what your thoughts on that game?
Them boys made me proud, boy. Austin Reeves, he made me proud, boy.
Man,
Rui, Rui went about what 11 of 14, had about 29. He was the high scorer for the night. I like that.
Roy did his thing for sure.
I just like how everybody contributed. LeBron ain't have to score 40. You know what I mean? Uh,
See if I can pull up a box score real quick.
them boy made me proud yesterday, though.
Yeah, Rory had 29. Austin Reeves had 23. You got AD with 22 and 12. Bron had 21 and 11. And then D'Lo had 19, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. So yeah, pretty much everybody did their job.
You could tell Rui was gonna have that type of game off the rip.
Hey man, that's what we need. If we can get games like that, we can win games like that, and we ain't even gotta have AD and Brian go crazy.
On the
I ain't gonna
road.
lie. I might have to switch my prediction because you did say a little 5, damn near a sweep. This shit ain't looking too good for them boys now.
Injuries playing a part, but I thought even with Ja healthy, I thought it was gonna look like that.
Yeah, I feel like they just too small on the inside for real. And then we start hitting shots in the second half because really we wasn't hitting no shots in the first half for real. Like no threes was really falling, but we still was killing them on the inside. But you really see if they don't get nothing in transition, they half court offense really ain't all that for real.
It ain't nothing.
Uh, Jaren Jackson Jr. he did his thing for sure though. Like I think he had 30, if I'm not mistaken. He had 31.
Yeah, can't nobody hold him on except maybe AD, maybe a little bit of
Yeah,
Rui.
AD was doing good on him, but it felt like he was working LeBron down there in the low post. We tried to put Rui on him. He still kind of was getting off. Vanderbilt couldn't guard him. So I think I'm cool if Jaren Jackson get 30 every game. If we keep Ja to 18. Luke Kennard didn't really give him nothing off the bench. That's huge.
Right.
Tillman was just out there. We expected that already. Dylan Brooks, he had his usual 15, probably took like 30,000 shots to get it. Bane had a bad shooting game. He looked like he was about to start heating up, but he ain't really too much do nothing.
Yeah, I don't remember a highlight of that boy.
Who Bane?
Dylan Brooks could he buy a basket yesterday? I couldn't even.
Dylan Brooks only had 15. Let me see if I can pull up the exact
That shot ain't nothing for real.
here go to field goal percentage, we killed them 53% to 47. 3-point percentage, we killed them 43% to they 36. They got us on the free throws. They only made one more free throw than us. We both shot 16. They made 15. We made 14. Killed them on the rebounds 45 to 34. Specifically, offensive rebounds. We had 10. They had 6. Out block. We had 11 blocks. They only had 2.
AD had 7 of them.
Yep. LeBron had, I believe, like 2 or 3. Points in the paint. It was even actually at 56. And we had one more steal than them.
That was even. So what was the final score again?
128 to 112. We finished on a 15-0 run at the end of the game to just completely seal it for real.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about Luka to the Lakers confirmed. Hey man, we already got a white boy.
Yeah, don't
we already got a white boy. We gotta pay.
Mess up what we got going on.
Yeah, but we already got to pay our white boy. Y'all can keep Luka over that way. He want to play with Kyrie, so he can stay that way.
We don't need all that crying.
Nah, for real. But yeah, what you think about the impact of Ja being out? I mean, of course, we seen Memphis do it without him, but in a playoff setting though against this team, what you think?
Like you said, like they just slowed without the fast break. They really ain't nothing. They really don't have a playmaker besides maybe Tyus Jones. but I didn't think he did too much of nothing during that game. Dylan Brooks not a playmaker. He can't even get his own shot. Yeah, they thrive in the fast break. So without Ja is really their whole offense. With him collapsing the defense and being able to kick out the shooters like Luke Kennard and Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks need to be wide open to hit a shot, it seems like.
I mean, shit, even then he wide open. I want him shooting. Like I like to see him wide open.
He needed, if he take the most shots, I'm okay with it. If he beat us, all right.
For sure.
What Ja got hurt in what, the second or
no, Ja got hurt, I believe, in the fourth. Or like
it was
I think Ja got hurt in the fourth. And I had somebody yesterday swipe up and was like the game, like when Ja got hurt, that kind of changed the trajectory of the game. But like if you actually watch the game, we really was on their ass the whole time. And yeah, it was kind of going back and forth, but don't try to say because Ja got hurt that's why we won. Like, nah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, AD was shutting all that down anyway.
I think Vanderbilt did a good job on him too.
Facts.
On Ja. But Charles Barkley already switching up. Now he's saying first when we just lost to the Clippers the other day, he said we ain't going. Lakers not going on a run. Kawhi shut all that down. Now after last night, he said that playing in the play-in game basically gave the Lakers an easier path to the conference finals. So he said we gonna go to the conference finals. That's basically what he's saying. So folks already switching up now after one game.
Folks had us not even making the playoffs. We heard all that.
Yeah, these sports analysis be switching up real fast, bro. Like you gotta stand on what you say. Like Charles always hate on the Lakers for some reason though, but do you think teams purposely like go to the play-in game to get easier matchups?
I don't think
my boy was the ATL AG and they bad boy.
I don't think we can too much say that's what they're doing yet, just because it's so new. But I can see that happening like in the future. Because look at us. They'll probably say that's what we doing.
I feel like we needed to play in game though. Like we was such in a deep hole that the 7th seed was like what we really got for. I don't think we kind of maneuvered our way to the 7th seed. You feel me? But I mean, end of the day, I don't feel like we was ducking nobody.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's just how the cards was dealt, and we played, everybody played, late in the season and
yeah. What it is. AG, what your thoughts on that Lakers Grizz first game?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I like what I seen. Definitely like what I seen. But at the same time, it's gonna be over for them, bro. Because Ja gonna probably be out for this series, bro. But even though I feel like at the beginning of the game, you could feel the energy. Like he was kind of like shook at first, but he wasn't hitting his shots. But once he started like getting to the paint for real, when Anthony Davis was out the game, like it's like they had to keep their starters in the game when y'all had y'all bench in the game. So I commend y'all for that.
Real quick, what was his wasn't his hand already wrapped before?
Yeah, his hand
was already hurt
because he got caught in somebody's jersey, I believe. So that just added to it.
Right. But he looked like he was in so much pain.
I mean, that shit did look painful.
His hand went back like this on the floor and landed with like all his weight landed on the floor at the same time. Plus, he was already like, I don't know, he had it wrapped like right here. So when you fall on the ground like that, that's the first thing that hit the ground.
That'll
stop trying to dunk on niggas, bro, and just get a regular layup in.
Right.
That'll teach him.
He wanna be that flying flashy guy.
Come on. Then he want to try it. I want to try my dog AD like that. AD ain't even really do.
Yeah, he tried to dunk on that man, bro. Like you can't even float in the air that long to dunk on that man like that, bro.
Everything defensively, and that's 3 on Morant.
AD tried to take the charge. He didn't even really go for it.
You know you heard when you on the
right.
That little back and forth with the legs.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hurting.
That's gonna teach him, man. Imagine
that
was like a lower limb or something like.
Oh my god!
Look at his hand. Watch his hand land, bro.
Yeah, when you're that high,
and then
know that shit hurt.
Oh my goodness!
Probably fractured that shit.
Hey man, I don't wish injury on that boy. I full health series, so it
Sure.
can be no excuse because of course that's gonna be a built-in excuse now. Lakers had an easy path, blah blah blah.
Right.
But I seen something like they was saying that basketball need to take a look at charges and stuff like that because I think Giannis got hurt on a charge as well. We're gonna get to that, but y'all can't
Giannis got hurt trying to dunk right. He tried to do it like a backwards layup.
Y'all
And,
can't
like-
take the whole play out of basketball, bro. Folks been taking charges forever. Like, folks got to
Right.
learn how when they see the defender to stop trying to go over him because he had ample enough time to see AD standing right there.
Right. He had already rotated over to the middle.
So I don't feel like it's a dirty play or nothing, but I don't know.
They think the refs gonna bail them out too once they airborne. If they touch that all, I think they'll probably call that defensive foul. But
Right.
I was getting too many calls for my liking yesterday. Anyway, like every time he drives, because he yelled, he get a call. Like, bro, the call the shit the same way. Just because he little don't mean give him a call. Because I know LeBron go to the hole about the same amount of times, and we ain't getting no call over that way. But yeah,
LeBron getting hit every time.
They think because of his size, they're not supposed to call it. Like, bro, that don't even make nothing. That don't make no sense.
You gotta call it the same way, bro. Call it for everybody, and it really is the playoffs anyway. So I thought we was gonna be letting niggas play.
Nah, for real. That's when you really supposed to let niggas play, bro.
All these ticket
Playoffs.
fouls. But it's all good though.
So what game was next? The Heat game.
That's gonna be a good series.
I didn't watch that one. Let me check the box score.
Well,
I watched it a little bit. I was watching it with Crystal because she a Heat fan. So, man, I ain't gonna lie. The Heat came out on their neck from the jump, and like after Giannis got hurt, it just got worse.
I see Jimmy Butler had 35,
first, I believe.
Oh, so he was playoff Jimmy this game.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Tyler Hero broke his hand this game too, though.
Yep. Bro, that's crazy. It's been like 4 major injuries already
to a lot of teams too.
Yeah, Giannis only played 11 minutes this game, so he went out pretty early.
Jimmy played 43, had 35, 11, and 5.
It would have been a whole 12 if he didn't get injured. That was like the end of the first quarter. That's when it happened. Like he's supposed to shoot free throws and everything. Like after he shot his free throws, he limped to the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Only 2 players had 20 or more. Kevin Love had 18.
No,
but Kevin Love was out there taking charges like he was doing it on the Cavs.
Hey man,
boys need Brian. Let me see. Middleton went off. Was in the game for 33 minutes. Had 33 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. If he healthy, that they would have swept them. But yeah, Giannis only had 11 minutes. Damn,
they can't have Giannis out, bro. I don't know.
It ain't the same Bucks without Giannis.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they could beat Miami without Giannis.
Yeah, I do too, but I wouldn't be like confident as I would if Giannis was out there. Obviously, like I'd probably be like, okay, like you said, I predict this should be a sweep, but now they didn't got that one game, so now that kind of changed the whole series down there.
Yep,
it's crazy. Look, all the first seeds lost. Like, not first seeds. All the
top seeds, 1 and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Lost.
But not Boston though.
Not Boston and not what the fuck? Who played Minnesota?
Denver, yeah.
Oh yeah, Denver did handle business.
That's not even gonna be a series. Wait, well, we can talk about that when they come up. Oh, that's up next anyway.
Damn, bro, I don't want Giannis to goddamn be hurt. I feel like he probably played this game though, because he did come back and play, but he just ended up really going out because I guess probably too much pain right there. But I don't know. Hopefully he'll end up coming back.
Giannis one of them, like, it's like you can't see, he can't be out during the playoffs. That's like if LeBron or KD, he up there with them. Like if they miss the playoffs, Steph
pretty much
won't be as exciting.
They saying that they optimistic that he can return for game 2.
It wasn't like he hit his tailbone or something.
Yeah,
he did. He did. Like he immediately bounced back up, like almost like when you getting a whooping, bro. Like and you trying to run away from the belt. You feel what I'm saying? But like
run away from that pain, boy.
Yeah, you're not for real. He immediately like bounced off the ground like in pain.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, they down there can just sit them next game though and try their best to win. I mean, if not, they still got 2 games. If he come back, I don't know. That's a bit risky though, because shit, you giving them a 2-0 head start.
That home court is not nothing to play with either, bro. Not in Miami.
Not in Miami, definitely. And not against Eric Spoelstra. That boy be cooking.
Oh yeah, but Eric Spoelstra is going to have that thing
He be
wrapped
cooking,
up the
boy.
whole.
But Tyler Hero gone. I forgot.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's one shooter. That's one shooter for them. That's gone. They still got Jimmy.
Jimmy gonna have to drop 40 a game to beat them, even with Giannis out, I think.
Yep. And I think he know that now.
So we'll just see.
This shit getting ugly over there, bro. I just know when I seen AD go out with that shoulder, boy, I was about to off myself.
Bro,
Boy,
when he went out with that shoulder, I was like, he said, I can't feel my arm. I was like, oh no.
I was like, nigga, don't do this again, bro.
Nigga,
Please don't do it.
My heart sank to my ass, boy. That shit.
I'm like, bro, why us, bro? Why again, bro? Come on. I kind of figured it was a stinger.
Just got back.
Because I'm like, ain't no way if his arm is broke that he's sitting there.
Right.
Somebody he can't move it. Like, you would know. So
Yeah.
I was like, it's probably just a stinger. Because it didn't look like nothing really happened for real.
Right.
But, man.
He went for that rebound, and then after he came back down, like it looked like he got ripped in between two players because they're trying to get the ball from like Ja and Jackson.
Man,
knock on wood, man.
AD and Brian get hurt, bro. It's over with. So we got a bubble wrap them. If Giannis out for the Bucks, they pretty much over with. So, and then Tyler Hero got hurt too. So shit. And then this next series we about to get into, Suns Clippers. Shit, Clippers already got Paul George out. Still won. Kawhi had 38.
Kawhi stepped up. He knew he had to perform.
Westbrook went 3 of 19, but I mean,
Westbrook had the greatest 3 of 19 game.
Oh God, like
Westbrook greatest 3 of 19 defensive, like straight up nothing but defense.
Plays,
Westbrook had 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He had a couple blocks, some steals. Like he was doing a little thing.
He was out there playing basketball. He wasn't hooping.
That nigga was out there playing defense too, though. Like he was doing all the little things he needed.
And on KD.
And on KD. That's what I was about to say. On the top players, on the players you need. KD was frustrated with. He probably
boys is. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. KD, if KD didn't get on them boys after the game and tell them boys like, if we want to win an actual championship, we gotta win. Like y'all boys gotta give me the ball. Like it can't be no. Oh, if he go off. If KD go off every game and be the sniper that we call him, man, hey, they can blow that series up.
I feel like the Suns ain't deep enough though.
They really not. Hey, that's one of their struggles the whole season though, and rebounding.
KD can go off and Booker can go off, and they still can lose for real. Because KD had 27, Booker had 26. I mean, them pretty decent. I mean, damn near high, like low 30 games.
Wasn't rebounding though. That's probably what it is.
One of them got to be out there at all times.
Yeah,
that's a lot to ask. I mean, they both. KD played 45 minutes, Booker played 43, so they damn near both was out there the whole time. But when you look at their bench, I mean, Josh Okogie, Jock Landale, Landry Shamet, Terrence Ross, Biyombo, like they don't have a bench at all.
Whole lot of nothing.
You got 7 points out of Chris Paul, even though he had 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and then DeAndre Ayton only had 8 rebounds. Like to me, that shit is just not acceptable at all.
It's not at all.
Not out of the people that you call stars on your team.
He plays so soft, man.
Somebody talking about what's her name from LSU? Angel, what's her name?
Angel Reese, what?
They said she played harder than DeAndre Ayton.
No cap.
Oh man.
No cap. No, for real.
Do that game yesterday change your outlook on that series, K? Because I know we had Slick said like down their Suns in 5 or 6, but
I'm gonna give. I don't know yet because it's KD. So I'm gonna give it one more game. I judge it off next game. But that said a lot right there. I feel like if KD would have just demanded that ball in that final possession, but I get it. You got D-Book. You want to show you trust him. I would too. But you Kevin Durant, you got to take that ball. D-Book probably D-Book probably thought he had some food on him with Westbrook on him. He like, I'm finna. Nah, he showed you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of that boy, Russ, man.
I feel like the Clippers is just deep. Like they actually have a team around them deeper. Like the Phoenix don't have nothing at all.
I don't like. They trying to say like, they trying to say like the Clippers giving Russ a chance that we didn't give him. We gave him that chance, but like, I don't know. When you can't take accountability, that's gonna bring more scrutiny.
Out of the whole comparison to one another, like, bro, we traded him. We better off, and if y'all say he better off, okay, then let it be like done. Like, we in two separate. We both in the playoffs. We in two separate situations right now. We not thinking about him. I'm sure he not thinking about us. Like end of the day, you can't say we was holding him back. Like nigga, you the same player that you was. You still playing ass. To be honest, you still went 3 for 19. You just doing all the other little stuff. Maybe you wasn't entitled to do the little stuff. Like, or you didn't feel like you had to do it when you was with us because I guess you had an attitude about coming off the bench or whatnot or whatever. But I mean, honestly, the Clippers got a better team around him than what we had around him as well, though. Because if we was to have this roster we got now with Westbrook, I mean, I'm sure he probably would have looked way better too.
For sure.
But at the same time, it's like I don't think we was the reason why he out there shooting shot the side of the backboard and turning the ball over. Like we can't really make him do that.
Right. And look, and really on that final possession, if he wouldn't have got that stop, like all this praise and that he getting right now, like it would have been the other way around. Like,
like that's just how it go when you don't play for the Lakers, though. Because first of all, and another thing, bro, we paying you $47 million when you're on the Lakers. You got bought out on the Clippers, so you're not getting paid $47 million. So you can do through that 3 for 19 and do the little stuff. When you was with us, you expected to be the third option. You expected to be the all-star Westbrook. So now we not comfortable with you doing the minimum shit you doing. Like we think we finna get triple-double Russ, MVP Russ.
Exactly.
But obviously, that's not you no more, which is cool, but I don't know. I was just ready for the experiment to end. If he cool over there, okay, cool. Go. You stay with the Clippers, do your thing, and we'll see you if we see you.
Right. I don't wish him nothing bad, but unless they match up with us, then I wish all the negative things in the world.
Who would y'all play if y'all win y'all series?
The winner of Golden State and Sacramento.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one either way.
I like that lining up.
I was just about to say I like that they would be the next game.
I want to put Memphis out because they talk too much shit. I want to put Golden State out just because like LeBron and Steph.
Hey man,
and then I want to put Phoenix out.
It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm gonna be on Golden State side, but you already know, bro.
We never get to see that LeBron KD.
Y'all boys ain't even won game one though, AG. So can you really say we want to see?
Hey, it's okay, man. You've seen us win and lose game one and still win a series, right?
Who your squad?
Golden State.
Oh, you a Warrior fan?
I don't know though, cause it's like y'all niggas done there gave y'all best shot, still lost.
True.
That gotta be like hurtful when
it's one of them things where you're not good on the road, so you gotta like flip the script in the playoffs. But now they done seen like game one, like okay, this not working. We can't play like this on the road. We gotta get up and stay up. Like them boys got rings in the room, so they finna tell them like, bro, this ain't how this finna go, bro. We got to tighten up. Like this road record has to totally flip in the playoffs.
Just flip the switch like that, though.
JC, what you think? What you think the Kings? You think it's more so what they did or what the Warriors didn't do?
Like Sacramento scored like 50 points in the span of like down there, like I forgot what it was, some crazy shit though. Like towards the end of the third to the fourth, they scored like 50 points. Like Sacramento can score in bunches. Like they was going shot for shot with Golden State. Not many teams in the league can do some shit like that.
Right.
And then it's like Golden State already not a good team on the road as it is.
Right.
And you can see Sacramento's game plan was every time they got the ball, just push, keep pushing, draw fouls, keep pushing. Malik Monk pushing to the basket. De'Aaron Fox. I mean, like you honestly like. You score 123 in a basketball game, bro. You expect to win, but like AG saying, like they ain't been good on the road all year, so now you expect to turn that on in the playoffs when shit get tight. I just don't see that happening. So I ain't saying they gonna lose to Sacramento, but it ain't just gonna be sweet.
It ain't gonna be a cakewalk. It ain't gonna be no sweet.
How everybody saying like Sacramento young, that shit don't matter. These young niggas good nowadays. They're not
intimidated by that.
Yeah, like.
They don't give time. They don't give time to set up their defense. Like they just attacking them
all the way. Then Wiggins had that open ass three at the end. Like, bro, come on now, you supposed to hit that shit,
bro. I was driving, bro. I had to hit the brakes on that one.
Like, bro, you been sitting out this whole time.
This man just missed the whole shot.
I just knew he was gonna make that. They said boing. I'm like,
hey. Hold on, real quick.
What is Steph? I mean, I get it.
I
Somebody
don't
was
like the
behind him.
shot either, though. To be honest, that
Somebody
little
was behind him. Somebody was in front of him, like on the side a little bit. So
Steph could have shot a regular shot, but
come on, why you gonna try that? You tried that right there in that moment.
that was like some straight bullshit. But the last game of yesterday was one we really ain't too much to talk about. Nuggets took game 1 over the Timberwolves. What's your takeaway from that game? If there is any shit.
My takeaway is this is what I'm trying to choose my words. This is gonna be a massacre. Like it's gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be it just look like they outmatched pretty much. Like Minnesota, they already play kind of dumb. Like they play
like a young team.
Mm-hmm. They have leads. They do good, and then they don't keep at it. Rudy Gobert is so sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't like. He's like Shaq and Charles was calling him 7 foot of nothing. Like he's just a tall piece of nothing. Like, bro, you can't catch a lob, and you're that tall. You 8 points, 13 rebounds.
I'm talking about they be throwing jabs at him, and I'm all for it.
I just don't get what Minnesota was thinking behind that trade. Like, okay, they was probably thinking maybe Karl-Anthony Towns ain't the rim protector they need, but why trade all that for Gobert?
The only thing they could have been looking at was our team that we had in the bubble with all them centers, but y'all ain't got that personnel.
Y'all ain't got the LeBron on the team though.
Exactly.
And Karl-Anthony Towns ain't like he's not AD at all. Karl-Anthony Towns yesterday played trash. He had 11 points, 10 rebounds, and his shot percentage was bad.
I just want to know what about Rudy Gobert made them feel like they had to go all out like that to get him.
Yeah, I probably would have been like, I'll give you this and that for Gobert, but them niggas said we'll give you all this for Gobert. Like, come on now. Jokic didn't even go off. He had 13 points, 14 rebounds. Jamal Murray had 24, 8, and 8.
Jamal Murray looking like Bubba Murray, and Jokic, all his buckets was. He's such a finesse player, man. You sit and watch him, like he just used his body and he always a step ahead of whoever defended him or rebounding, or he just got a sense for that, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, if he played with LeBron, or Jokic might got one, probably the top IQs in the league for real, maybe top 5.
Yeah, like you said, it ain't really no insight on this series. I don't know what I was looking at beforehand, to be honest. I mean, I don't see it, bro. Like, but I don't see the fineness in Denver. But then again, it's like the Timberwolves are ass to me. Like they shouldn't even be in it. I'd rather the Pelicans had made it, to be honest, than them.
They was the number one team in the West, but they always seem like they should be the underdog. Or
maybe they just play a boring brand of basketball, like so to the eye, it don't look like they're a dominant team. But yeah,
they got pieces though, man. They got
pieces like Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal, KCP. They got Bruce Brown. But for that game to come on at 10:30, I feel like they knew what they were doing. They was like, nobody finna watch this shit.
Yeah. That was, and they did it right too, because that was the most spread out.
Yeah, that was like the block, because I said the Lakers game was pretty good and the Suns game was good. And the Heat game kind of like once Giannis went out, it was what it was.
Minnesota, they really don't know how to close. Last year, they had Memphis in the bag beat, and they was up every game. I think
they did the exact same thing to us though in the play-in. If you remember, we was up on them this year, and they let us come back. So yeah, Minnesota just is inexperienced. I honestly can see them. I don't know, like I think they need to try to go all in behind Edwards and probably get rid of Cat and Gobert, maybe.
Cat got the talent, but he don't have the other stuff.
Or the motor, or just the want to.
And just the sense of like what you should do right here. Like he kept chucking up threes. I think he went like 0 for 8, 0 for something like that. I don't even know if he made a 3.
I would say he gonna do it work, man.
Not for real. I really want to check that real quick. But yeah.
Why you checking that? Nets Philly play game 2 tonight. Philly took game 1 over them boys. I don't too much expect much different. I think I did give Brooklyn 1 in this series, so I'll stick to that. I don't see nothing really changing. He said the Timberwolves need a new coach. Shit, didn't they just get a new coach?
11 points in 30 minutes from your best player. I ain't gonna lie. Edwards, their best player. Forget all that.
I mean, Cat ain't the problem, but he ain't the solution either, though. Like, he's not the star that he's been molded. They molded him to be.
And when it's like what I'm trying to say, when it's like an obstacle or like something to overcome, he ain't that dude. Like
he don't got it in him to get over that type shit. And then like he just immature. His game is immature because even to get in foul trouble in the play-in game really halted all their momentum. Like once Cat went to the bench, Lakers was gonna make a run. They ain't really have nobody else to worry about because Edwards didn't have it going. So they need to just put into their mind like who's for sure number one over there. I think it's Edwards at this point.
I think the teams be trying to like stay away from that having like a number one option, but like
I think if they're gonna build I think it'll work with both of them to be honest, but Cat just not it.
Yeah, AD.
I mean, yeah, he does a good job on AD for some reason, but I mean, would that get him?
I ain't gonna lie, he probably play the best. He probably get up under AD skin the most out of what I seen. Like,
yeah, because Gobert can't guard him. Surprisingly, you would think it'd be the other way around.
And then who was out? They had Nas Reed out. Jaden McDaniels.
They missing McDaniels for sure.
Missing him.
And Nas Reed.
Nah, for real.
I just don't think that core of Edwards and Towns and like Gobert, I just don't like that.
You know what I really think it is? I think it's Gobert. I think their
lineup is better without Gobert if you look at the numbers, but I mean, what they gonna do? They can't get out of that. They didn't trade everything for that man.
Everywhere he go, people complain about him or they say he too soft or he too. I promise you, I saw somebody lob him the ball right next to the goal, and he just can't even catch it. Like
he's nothing on offense. Like he's not gonna give you nothing on offense. You can't have I ain't gonna say you can't. You can have a traditional defensive big nowadays, but he can't be getting paid as much as Gobert, or you can't be trading the whole farm for him. Like you could have went out and got a JaVale McGee or some shit for that.
I promise you, JaVale McGee would have been better than that. Like at least
Towns supposed to just be that defensive big anyway. That's why like when people compare him to AD, like nah, it's not a comparison to me because AD can be that defensive force, the last line. Cat is not that at all.
Yeah, he just gonna hack you.
Yeah, like I don't know. But what you think about the Philly Nets game 2? What you looking forward to in that? Pretty much the same.
To be honest, Nets probably won't win the game because they have nothing for Joel Embiid. When it come down to it, you can just feed Embiid, and that's a bucket every time. If James Harden, I ain't gonna lie, boy, James Harden look like 2018 Harden out there. So if he's showing up and Joel Embiid gonna do it's over with. I ain't even got to spend too much time on that one.
Yeah, I think the playoffs is all about matchups, and like you said, that ain't really a good matchup for Brooklyn. Honestly, Brooklyn really is just in the playoffs off the strength of Kyrie and KD earlier in the season, to be honest, because after the All-Star break, I believe they're like 11-13, so they kind of been going downhill since. But
yeah, they a decent squad though. They
got a lot of B's though. They ain't got no A's over there.
For sure. They like Toronto.
Exactly. I'll say that Philly got 2 A's. I'll still get Harden an A. Like Harden's still one of them ones.
You could say like yeah, Harden and Bron kind of like, well, I don't want to compare them to, but like I'm gonna leave it out of it. But Harden that weight.
I know where you're trying to go. I think like Harden is better suited in his role with Embiid as like a true point guard, but still can get you buckets. But if it come down to it, Harden can be the one to just go too at the same time. Like
I
just feel like even if Brooklyn double team Embiid every fucking play, like it's still not gonna go well for them.
He moved the ball. He's smart enough to know to sense that double team and to kick it out fast.
Then you gotta worry about Maxey. It looked like they had Tobias Harris go off on them game one. Like you can't be having Tobias Harris go off on you and expect to win. Like
yeah.
So I'll still give Brooklyn that one. Maybe if Spencer Dinwiddie or Bridges get hot and they get a game at home, maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a sweep.
One thing about Embiid, boy, he don't play with his food. That's what I noticed about him. If you got a mismatch on him, he gonna abuse you. Like, and that's gonna be every game. So if they stay healthy, I like Philly in 4.
What you think about out west game 2 tonight of Warriors Kings? Probably the one everybody looking forward to be honest.
Where we at now in Golden State?
We still in Golden. No, we still in Sacramento. Sacramento got home court advantage. So Golden State still can still home court if they win one, split the two. So what you think? I think Golden State got to look at this as a must win damn near.
Exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. I think Golden State take this because each one of them know how much this game mean. Like, especially the core, Steph, Clay, Draymond. They know this a must win. Especially with how they probably played as good as they thought they could play last game, and they like, man, we boys won't go away. Like, they just kept fighting. And I think Sac just got this. Like, they played fast enough to where the Golden State can't set up their defense, and Draymond and Looney can't set up. So if that's your game plan, I think that'll work against them if they got a chance to get them out of here.
Yeah, that's why I said it's damn near concerning if I'm Golden State. Like, we did everything we could do for real, and we still lost.
Exactly.
So, in the playoffs, you damn near gonna have one of them off games from your star. So you got to account for that now. You didn't gave them your best shot and lost that game. I feel like game one damn near be the best chance to steal on the road because that's like the first game of the series. Now they finna make adjustments. So
I think of course they it's 3-point shooting, but they thrive on I guess just playing faster. They play pretty fast.
Sacramento?
Nah, Golden State. Yeah, so I think just because Sacramento matching their energy, it's hard for people to match Golden State energy. That'd be the main thing too.
Well, it's going shot for shot with them boys.
That boy Fox was made for them moments, boy. Look like a natural out there.
Malik Monk so bad, bro.
You said you want him back?
I wish we could have kept him. Like,
yeah,
damn, bro. Like Malik Monk is fearless. He's a big shot maker. He'll go in the paint. He not scared to go in there and get a rebound. Like, he just one of them people you want on your team in the playoffs. Like, he not scared of the moment at all.
Yeah, make winning plays, all that.
But I ain't gonna switch my pick off of game one. I still think Golden State got it in like 6. But they gonna have to get a game on the road.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I ain't got nothing else after that.
Yeah, we're gonna see what time the first game tonight, about 7:30. Something like that. Miami.
Let me see. Phone fucking up. Say up 7:30. Brooklyn and
Milwaukee.
76ers. Milwaukee don't play today. They play tomorrow.
Oh.
Now Milwaukee don't even play tomorrow. Hawks, Celtics play tomorrow. Knicks, Cavs, then Suns, Clippers. Then on Wednesday you got Lakers, Heat, and then Nuggets, Timberwolves. So some teams got 2 game breaks. I'm glad the Lakers got a 2 game break.
Facts.
We need as much rest. I feel like that rest did us good though. We came out like with energy in that game yesterday. I'm just happy that we won, man, because I'm just tired of the disrespect, honestly. Like, I'm tired of hearing AD can't stay healthy. I'm tired of hearing Bron is washed, whatever. Like, it's just game one. But like I said, the further we go, this shit just gonna get worse and worse. Like,
yeah.
And watch how the media narrative change.
They always trying to get back on ship after they jump.
Like you said, we started off 2-10. We wasn't shit. We was an old team. They're not making the playoffs already. Then we was the 13th seed after the All-Star break. We still wasn't making it. Then we was a play-in team.
Come on now, we working hard over there, man. They, if anything, commend them boys, man.
Rob Pelinka, in my opinion, should get executive of the year because like nobody, he just flipped the whole season off the trade deadline.
Yeah,
Like,
he snapped.
You got Rui for 3 second-round picks. You got and Kendrick Nunn. Like Kendrick Nunn wasn't doing nothing for us, so you traded him and 3 second-round picks for Rui. Then you got Vanderbilt, D'Lo, and Beasley for Westbrook and 1 first-round pick, and I believe like Juan Toscano and Damian Jones, like niggas who wasn't even getting minutes in our rotation. And then Mo Bamba for Pat Bev. And Pat Bev is kind of like addition by subtraction.
Mm-hmm.
And Pat Bev so-called requested a trade, but yet look where he's at. Not in the playoffs. You could have been in the playoffs. So I'm looking forward to it, man. If Ja don't play, like you said, I ain't gonna lie. This shit down there could be a sweep, in my opinion.
It's over with, man, because they ain't got no playmakers.
If they can't win one at home, they definitely ain't finna go on the road. And I mean, it's not impossible, but
they feed off his energy and stuff.
You feel me?
And they playing the wrong team to try to have your others beat us, because that ain't happening.
Dylan Brooks said he want LeBron in the 7-game series. So, I mean, you got what you wanted. That's what you said you wanted. So, Josh said he fine in the West.
Folks better learn, stop talking till you handle your business.
Because Bron and AD didn't even go off first game. That's the thing about it. You got to account for one of them having like a 30, 40-point game. So, if we win in games like that where they only in the 20s,
it's a good sign.
Man, Grizzlies ain't going to make it, bro.
And, like, Austin Reeves and Rui feel comfortable enough. You got to believe next game they finna, try to keep that same energy, stay consistent.
Yeah. D'Lo played good too. I think he shook back well from that play-in game. At first, he started off like I thought he was finna have another them type games. He missed like them 2 wide open threes,
right?
But he ended up. I think like when we was like in the third quarter or the second quarter, we was down like 7-8, going back and forth, down 8. Like he was the only one really kept the offense afloat. So I commend him for that. And he always good with passing the ball. Sometimes his passes be a little lazy. LeBron got to be better with his turnovers.
Most def.
LeBron out there trying to do behind the backs and shit.
He out there doing what he used to do, but it's so slower now. So
yeah, like I don't know, Brown. You got to chill out because, like I said, Memphis' only shot is to run.
And I'm talking about he was getting his cookies took like easily. I'm talking about he just dribbling down. You can clearly see the help defender right there, and he can't do nothing. Just
I don't know, man. Brian might be losing the step, but at the end of the day, I mean, you can't really blame him. Like he's year 20, 38 years old.
Yo.
It's on the other niggas around him to carry him at this point because he still can give you one of them 30-point games.
And it still equate to winning, whatever he doing.
Right. He ain't like a bad player out there. He's just not what we used to seeing.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. It's to be expected.
So what today is? Monday. Shit, we can get back on. We're gonna touch bases, I guess, after today's game twos.
Yo, analyze them, see what's going on.
Or we can wait another day and get the other game twos in between Hawks. Either one though, but we gonna tap in. So y'all folks subscribe. We almost at 30.
Yes, Sirski.
And we gonna Saturday try to get a live stream because there's been some little NFL news going on. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna save it for that stream. But that's pretty much all we got, man. So we're gonna see what's going on with the action tonight. We out.